Hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing the sound. Okay, seems to be working fine. Let me put the music back on. So, what are we doing today? I stopped developing my trading game because I realized I didn't know how to make it fun. Um, and I had this crazy idea of having the typical strategy game where you have an army that is supposed to fight other armies and siege locations, etc. But the focus is not on that. The focus is on keeping the army alive. So having it supplied with food, water, reinforcements to uh, um, counteract attrition, etc. Um, yeah, that's the main idea. I don't have a really good plan for how the game is going to end up looking. It's just that I don't even know if you are supposed to be able to control the main army or if the main army is just controlled by an AI and you have to support it and keep it alive. But yeah, let's start. So let's look at what we have done right now. I am starting by. Oh, let me get the link. Bevy template. So I'm starting by using this template made by the Bevy flock. It was created for game jams and yeah, Bevy Game Jam 5. There is this really good tutorial by Christopher Biscardi, which is an amazing creator. If you're interested in Bevy, you should check him out on how to use it. So basically we have just run cargo generate to create a new project, which right now is called logistical game. The name is obviously a work in progress. And then another thing that we have done is that we have downloaded the mini world. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to always use incognito to when I share it to the stream. Oh. Okay. Yeah. We're using this amazing pack. It was created by, let's see, Merchant Shade. And it has this really bright and cute world with even animations for soldiers and things like that. So I think this is an amazing place to start. I might end up doing some modifications. I don't know how am I going to show many soldiers versus one soldier. I might do it like EU for those, where it's one soldier with the number. Oh, let me tweet him Blue Sky. Go live right now, started my new logistical game. Journey at stash very stash first. Okay, perfect. So let's just start. So let's look at what we have right now. We have already set up the debugger and everything. We can take care of this, why not? So this is what we start with. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's also sound and everything. It's a really complete example. Um, let's see. So they have these credits, right? Um, I'm going to start by really simplifying this to make it more for what the game should have been at the end. So let's go to credits. And let's look at this. So they are mimicking what SQL UI does and created these widgets for how to create UI elements, and I think it's really nice. I don't fully understand it, to be honest, but that's what we're doing right now. So let's go here and start by Roberto. Let's see the Bevy logo. I use this in assets, splash. Yeah, I might keep that exactly as it is. Ducky sprite, we are not going to be using this. The Ducky himself appears. Let's try to run it again. Oh, it's compiling, that's why it was taking time. I love how it automatically resizes. Like, this is the Ducky. It can move. It's really cute. And it makes this wacky noise as it moves. So it's a really basic example of what you can do with a game. Let's start by removing him from the credits, even though he's cute, because we are not going to use him. Buttons, effects, CC0, music. We might keep that because I'll probably change it in the future, but yeah. Let's check. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use Chromium with a stream. Profile of whenever I stream. So each IO world. No, it's this one. Let's search for license. Need to give me credit. I'm not sure. Okay, it's CC0. Okay, perfect. So then we have it here. I'm just going to put this. I'm using i3, so I have these numbers here, so I can just click to go to different parts. So at 5 I will have the editor, at 9 I will have Obsidian if we would use it, and at 0 I will have the browser from when I want to share it. Okay. So let's check now our amazing credits. Good. Okay, so we have some basic credits, basic stuff. Let's start on working on loading the assets and also looking at how the splash screen works. Because I'm not sure I want it to take so long to splash. At least not well Devin. Splash timer. Splash direction seconds. Oh. I might just disable splash for a bit. Let's see how this works. Yeah. Not sure I will even want a splash screen in the future, so we may just keep it like this. But I also hesitate to delete it. I'm just gonna disable the screen. So if we go to screens, mode, default, start a splash. We can move the default to loading and then the logic that switches between them. So if we go here, as you can see, splash has this continuing to next screen stuff. But if we go to loading, it will continue the title screen, and it will continue when and all assets loaded. I didn't know you could do this. That's really nice. You can return a boolean here and then run if the function returns true. Perfect. So now we could actually leave splash having some level of duration, but not appear at all. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So if we wanted, we can just move it. Okay, let's start actually by doing a commit. Git lfs track assets. Okay, what this does is that assets won't be tracked using Git normally. It will use LFS, which is meant for large files, binaries, etc. And it will make it a bit more efficient to do stuff. Let's look at what we should commit and we shouldn't. In this case, editor config, perfect. I do want to commit this. It is some changes that for a specific project, for how VS Code, or in my case, cursor interacts with it. We want to commit that. We want to commit git ignore also. Cargo log and toml. The licenses. I don't know how licenses work, man. That feels super free. CC0 is also super free, I know that one. With modifications. I don't know how licenses work. I'm not sure I want to know, to be honest. I'm just going to keep them here and assume that just means I'm compliant. So yeah. The readme, we will keep it as it is for now. Trunk.toml. Oh yeah, this is for, I think I can run let's look at it. This allows us to visualize our application in the web. Trunk, I'm supposed sorry guys, I'm flashing it. So I guess then we need to cargo B install or something like that. Yeah, cargo install trunk. Hello Siad, how are you? Nice to see that some people are discovering my stream even though they leave. I think it's still nice that people are able to join a little bit. It's difficult to get your name out there. Either way, let's not get distracted and start with our first commit. This will allow us to run this as WASM and visualize it in a web browser in dev. Config fast builds. Yeah, I don't get too much. It's fast enough, and I want to keep my debugger and everything. So CI and CD, I will push it to a private repo. I don't think this is going to be open source. I'm going to start by not running this. So CI won't run at all until I want it to. And then release will run only when I add git tags, which won't happen for a bit. Oh, this is nice. I wasn't aware of this. So I should be able to do Bevy snippet. Nice. Can I just do it like this? Yes. What if I okay, so if I want to check my snippets, I need to do it like this. I can create events, components, resource, a schedule. I'm actually not sure what schedules are. Is it used here? Oh, okay, different, yeah, like update and startup and stuff like that. I don't think I will use that. Snippet, stay, system sets, and plugin. And these kind of function plugins. Okay, perfect. That's so cool. Let's continue adding things. We do want basically anything inside .vs code I would probably want here. So assets. I'm just going to do git add assets. It's already using LFS, so there we go. Lots of files in. Then the doc stuff, I'm going to start by committing it, even though I'll have to rewrite it completely. Nah, I'm just going to remove it, I think. Everything that is inside of docs, docs, template, and I'm going to add it to GitHub. And then everything here that is inside of docs, I actually don't want it here. So yeah. I thought everything inside of source should be there, and everything that is inside of web. Should be there. So now we can do our first commit, initial commit, which is the main base, and then let's see, build, watch, and serve. That's probably what we want. HTTP localhost 8080. Let's see if we find anything inside docs that explains it. This trunk serve. Oh, okay. I was just showing not enough stuff. Can't find a few crates. Oh, because I don't have the target. Okay. Easy fix. So now I should be able to do trunk serve. It will compile from 0 because now it's using awesome. But next compiles will be faster. We again get some errors. Let's look into this thing. This is just the reality of starting any project. Please get random. And I wish this was done automatically. Let's check our carpetoma. You know what? I'm not thinking that I'm going to focus that much about web. I am going to ignore this side of the project for a bit. Maybe we'll look into it in the future if we want to share the game with any viewer or something like that, but for now it's just fine. Okay. Then we are ready to actually start. Let's see. Why didn't this get committed? I think it is committed, it's just cursor being a bit weird about it. Because it's not ignored, right? No. Okay. Let's start. So the first thing that we will need to use is, I would say, our first objective should be to spawn some terrain, draw an army, and have the army be able to move in that terrain. For that, I think we can start by doing grass. We have this, and then we also have this. I think I'll take this. So let's look at our asset loader. And let's see how the assets are being loaded. This resource handles, right? That will contain information. Implement load resource assets. Yeah, actually not sure what will be inserted. However, we know that it should load taggy.png somewhere. So let's see. From world player assets. So we'll still start by. Yeah, I think that's getting rid of most stuff. How do you do it? You create player assets that have these handles. Then asset server load with settings. Yes, this is pixel art. We will do it like that. Okay, but how does this use the asset tracking? This will load the resources and assets. Oh, okay, you just define it and then load resource. Because we are implementing load resource for app, where app is actually Bevy's app. Right, I'm now starting to understand how it's done. Hey, let's start by not using the player. I'm not going to delete it because it's I'm just going to not use its plugin. So I'm going to delete Python plugin. Let's see how movement is done. I'll migrate this, apply movement and apply screen wrap. Intent, I'm not sure I super like that, and it's because player has a movement controller, right? Sorry, how is this used here? Oh, it's added here different directly. Okay. Makes lots of sense. So, yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to load the player plugin. And I'm maybe not even going to load the movement plugin. No. Right. Player. How is spawn player being called when I'm not loading the player plugin? So this is a command for spawn player. And the level calls spawn player. Okay. It's a bit more interconnected than I intended to. Let's do this. I mean, I'm going to have to spawn stuff. Wait. Spawn level, spawn player. You are actually not going to do this. Then we can do this. The movement I'm also going to drop because no, the movement I will keep it. My units will have to move, even though they're going to move quite differently from how attack will move. Wait, now it should work. Yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm going to take a short break. So, be right back. I'm going to take a leak and drink some water. Bye bye. this is Nero. He's the cutest dog in the world. He's wearing this little cone of shame because he got a small injury in his left eye. But he's so nice. We're taking off him soon. Yeah. It's so needy. If I don't pick him up for a bit, he will start trying to get up and being annoying. So I do it now. Nero! Okay. Go back to sleep, baby. Where were we? Oh yeah, we are going to load new assets. So let's do it in a similar way to what this is done. We will go here. Yeah, maybe just disable the demo plugin fully. Credits, splash for the little credits. Let's see what happens when I get rid of the demo plugin. I'm going to go little by little, there's too much to look at right now. So we are going to write the game, and the game will have an army, at least one. Yeah. I don't know what's the best way. If I should create one army to start, probably yes. In the future you should be able to have more than one army, multiple sieges should be happening at the same time that you're supposed to deliver resources to, etc. I still think that starting with one army is probably the best. So let's look into this. Some use Bevy prelude. Yeah. I'm going to use the plugin. Oh, use that later. Okay. Let's keep this on the right as an idea. Register type, yeah. So we want to do abstract player component army, not player. Here they have more. They have clone, copy, partial egg, default, and reflect. What does reflect do? Oh, okay, it's for the plugin and stuff. Okay. Yep. Even though army assets of course doesn't exist here, and we're not getting type hinted right now because we don't have mod.rs. This was not being loaded by us at all. Use Bevy. I don't I would be surprised if we don't end up reaching for the army from other places. I'm going to do it pub. And then I'll leave RS. Yeah, demo. It will do game. I'm going to remove demos. I think this will stop here. Nice. Game.plugin. Army.plugin. And then we have perfect. Let's look here. Sit better, not my neck's going to start hurting. I'm used to look into the left screen, which is an ultra wide screen, and now I'm using that for keeping track of the stream, and I'm using my other screen to actually develop, because you shouldn't stream or upload content in ultra wide. But yeah, okay, let's move this a little bit. Then I need to move this here, much better. Yeah. So here we have the army assets. So const let's look at our assets. Pretty world, characters, soldiers, melee. Well, this could be a nice enemy. But I'm aiming for some kind of Roman style, which I think this spearman would be pretty nice. Yeah, we're going spearman. I like spears. So this is here, copy relative path, and then we remove assets. So let's kind of hard code it already. And yeah, this is, oh yeah, this. What's going on? I'm going to make this much smaller. Expected identifier found keyword. Oh yeah, because this is in the impl. Okay. There we go. And then you will have, I think let's do this, right? Yeah. Dependency, it's not included. Let's see where that is. I have no idea. The dependency attribute. Oh, it's. I need to add it back so I get auto completion. How to do that? I need to go here. So it should be here. I'm going to add back on the demo. Let's let's see, can we now go to dependency? Bevy asset macros. Okay. Use Bevy, easiest word command, image standard. Okay, this is crazy. Let's try that. Yes, right. Yeah, correct. Let's put everything they have. It's not it. It's only one. Wow, you still cannot find it. So how the fuck do we get dependencies here? Did I miswrite it? Resource asset. That's probably it. There we go. So this asset is okay. Okay. I don't need debug here. We don't need default either, but we do clone. Okay, that's it. I only have the sprite sheet. From world. We haven't implemented it. I could copy and paste and I will save some headaches, but I learned so much just by making these stupid mistakes and having to fix them. And I'm not an expert, so I'm just going to start right here. And I'm going to implement the function myself. Okay. So that assets is equal to world resource asset server. Well, asset server is also not ours, right? This is yeah. I'm gonna just return self with sprite sheet assets load, and then you army assets sprite sheet. I think that given that we're going to be doing so we have two options. We could either use the image sampler here in order to make it the correct pixel art and not like smooth out pixel art. But we probably want this project wide, right? I've done this before. Let's see if I can do it without checking my previous stuff. So when you add default plugin, it's in here. let me actually check my previous project. I can open another cursor. It's a bullet heaven game. And then nearest. Yes, when you do default plugin, then you set image plugin. Okay, perfect. For nearest. What am I missing? Oh, atom. There we go. Now we don't need to load width settings, so we just do this. Okay, so what else do we need to implement here? We have assets. The input we are not handling for now, but we need to spawn it. Function spawn army. This is so confusing. So you actually need to start with the command itself, right? So, do we have a snippet for this? No. Derive, debug, bootstrap, spawn, player. Why am I calling it player? Spawn army. It's not going to have anything for a while. In the future it will have things like velocity, first speed, amount of food, weapons, etc. that has, like amount of soldiers and power, things like that. For now we just want the sprite elements. Then we can implement command, which can be used, okay, for spawn army. Then apply the command with, oh, because this is what you sent. Okay. There we go. There we go. Well, this is a command that you can take queries and stuff like that, I guess. Texture address a way to split one image with a grid into multiple sprites. By attaching it to sprite bundle and providing an index, we can specify which section of the image we want to see. We'll use this to animate or apply a character. General model, texture, add process, in example. Let's look at our dude, Spearman. is 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sorry. What's going on? No. Stop. There is something going on. UV2, yes. Oh, this is U capital V. 2 new 5 okay. Oh, style size, okay, 16. Then we can use blood, of course. Blood, 16. How many columns? 5. How many rows? 14. Padding and offset. Oh, let's triple check our spearman. 5, 10, 14, yeah. Okay, there we got the layout. There we can add this there. Don't want to start doing animations yet. We will do that step 2. Commands dot spawn name new army. It shouldn't be as army because we want to keep open the idea of multiple and we want to be uniquely identified. So I almost wanted to do something different. You know what, for now let's just do it in army. Yeah, we can go back to this, it's not important at all. Army. Oh my god. My keyboard is too sensitive and I keep having this phantom stuff. Phantom presses. Army. Then it's going to be an army. And it's going to have a sprite. monster at 0. They would have animations later. Let's go. I need to do that. I think Sprite already requires transform, so if we don't do the default, we don't need to do it. I don't care about anything, so hey, you know what? Let's make it bigger. Wait. Yeah, I do want movement controller. Max speed. Yeah, let's add max speed here. Sure. Why not? Boom. There we go. So how good we are. Screen wrap. It's in movement, so yeah. There we go. That's it. That's all we need to spawn it. Now, in the level, you're gonna be there. Oh, this is not really game. This is supposed to be a specific. We can call it game. It's the- Where is it will come? Well, we have our dude. course, the next step is to be able to make him move and do stuff, but... Hey, look at that. Okay. It's really exhausting to do this. Either way, it's been a good stream. We managed to understand much better the demo code and to start adding our own sprites. The next steps would be to be able to right click somewhere with the army to make it move and add in some scenery. After that we can start implementing gameplay once we have the capability to spawn armies, spawn enemies, etc. Okay, thank you very much and see you at another time.